Nathan Zegura here with the game preview edition of the 2-Minute Drill, brought to you by University Hospitals. 2 games to go, and for the Browns, they head to Washington, the nation's capital, to take on the 7-1 Commanders, who currently occupy the 7th seed in the NFC playoffs. So this is a huge game for the Commanders, and for the Browns, well, an opportunity to play spoiler and prove you can beat a playoff caliber team on the road. For the Commanders, as I said, this is a big game. There are scenarios in which the Commanders can clinch their playoff berth in this game. There are also scenarios in which they lose and other things happen around the league that they are eliminated from the playoffs in this game. So for the Browns, a chance really to play spoilers. So what is this Commanders team all about? Well, it is an excellent defense. They give up the second fewest first downs per game. They have 12 games this year where they've given up 24 or fewer points. That is the second highest number in the league. Both of those categories were their second. They're behind only the San Francisco 49ers, who have been an elite defense. Now, the Niners took it to the Washington Commanders last week. The Commanders have lost 2 in a row, and they have not won in 3 straight. They had a tie the week before that. So they've made a quarterback switch. They have decided to go back to Carson Wentz. Wentz opened the season 2-4 as the starter for the Washington Commanders. He was sacked 23 times in those 6 games, so hopefully Myles Garrett and company can get after the quarterback. They benched Tyler Heinicke, who was 5-3-1 as the starter. Ron Rivera saying they needed a spark on offense, and now this is a dangerous offense. Wentz can throw the ball down the field. Now he also will throw it to the opponent, but they've got Terry McLaurin headed to the Pro Bowl after his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season. They have the rookie Dotson, who has 7 touchdowns to lead the team, tying the franchise record for most receiving touchdowns by a rookie, and Curtis Samuel is over 600 yards on his own. They also can run it with their rookie Brian Robinson, who has 710 yards on the season and has been over 100 total yards in 3 of his last 4 games. They got a good tight end as well, former quarterback turned tight end Logan Thomas. But as we said at the beginning, it's all about the defense for the Commanders, and it starts up front. The Commanders have 4 first-round picks on their defensive line. They just got Chase Young back last week. He was, of course, the 2020 Rookie of the Year on the defensive side of the ball. They've got the best defensive tackle tandem in the league, Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen. Allen going to the Pro Bowl. Payne's got a career-high 9.5 sacks. Both have 16 tackles for loss, most among any interior defensive lineman and 3rd most in the league. And on the other end, they've got Montez Sweat, who has 7 sacks of his own. They're one of only 2 teams in the league with 3 players to have 7 or more sacks. They play a nice shell defense. They don't let the ball go over their head. They make you work for everything. So this will be a tough test for Deshaun Watson and the Browns offense, which really needs to kind of get things going here. They will have good weather. That'll be a welcome change. But Nick Chubb has not gone over 100 yards or scored in 4 straight, the longest streak of his career in 1 season. Amari Cooper has not gone over 100 or scored in 5 straight games. Now, Watson showed some glimpses with his leg and I think really handled the elements well last week. But this is a game to get this offense going, and I love the matchup of our tight end David Njoku against the linebackers and safeties of the Commanders. That's where we need to attack this team, in the middle of their defense, and I think the Browns can do that and have some success. So obviously, no playoff opportunities for the Browns, but a chance to dash those opportunities for the Commanders, and then a big one with some really historic implications coming up in Week 18 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll have full coverage for you beginning at 10:30 a.m. on News 5 with Browns Countdown. We'll be live in Washington, as well as the Browns Radio Network. That starts at 9 a.m. That coverage taking you all the way to kickoff with Jim Donovan, the voice of the Browns, myself, and Gerard Cherry. Thanks for watching the game preview edition of the 2-Minute Drill, brought to you by University Hospitals.